house, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef. Life is funny like that. Still, I just couldn't let go of the dream. That feeling of joy when I first made a pizza. So, I went back to the grind. Saved every credit. Finally, I bought a place. My own pizza shop. Grand opening, baby. I knew life was about to begin. However, raised the shutters. Nothing. Not even a chair. Just 4 walls. Fine print I forgot to read. Rookie mistake. Took a breath. Eyes forward. Time to rebuild. There's always work. Good thing I didn't sell my guns. Just like old times. Time to get back to business.
Can you hear me? I'm sorry to call you here. I didn't have a choice. As you know, I'm just a pilot, not a gunslinger. Our ship is almost fixed, but due to the Time Reapers, we can't complete the recovery process. Please come inside the repair shop. There are some Time Reapers out there, though. They must not be to you. You're on the way to this repair shop. Just blow it up. Absolutely.
Nothing left to call in.
You know what? I missed this fog. Hey.
Don't need to do that.
You look fine, but getting supplies is always better. I brought our pizza box. Call it to get supplies.
That's not ready. I don't need to do that.
Supply request acknowledged. The pizza is on its way.
Okay, you've arrived here.
I don't need to do that.
The shop owner's going to open the door.
Welcome to Albert's Chrono Workshop. We provide top-class service to all bounty hunters. We don't ask who you are or what you've done before.
I don't need
We
to.
prioritize confidentiality.
Nice to see you again. How do you feel to see our ship again? I'm so glad to hear you came back to this bounty job. Anyway, tell Albert he wants to discuss some problems.
Don't need to do that.
Malik, it's been a while. I heard you got scammed out of your pizza shop. I'm not sure how to apologize, since I'm just an android. Anyway, the final part of your ship is in the control room. The issue is there are Time Reapers there. If you retrieve the panel, I won't charge you for that part.
Excellent. Our ship is working fine. Now release the anchor to get this ship flying.
That's not ready.
Well done, Chief. Get on board. Let's head back home.
Hey, bounty hunter. I've heard you're back on the job. It's good to see you back in action. The bounty hunting scene is changing due to the advancement of time warp technology. Bounty hunters now cover all eras, from ancient to the future. More timelines mean more danger, more clients, and more money. The authorities are cracking down on time travel, but that won't stop us, am I right? By the way, how's your pizza shop going? I bet this job is more lucrative than running that dump. Guns, explosives, and wacky items are what you'll need. I hope you still have your gear. By the way, what was your crew name again?
I don't need to do that.
This is our new base of operations now. Just the front yard of your old restaurant, but it works. Anyway, Razor Mohawk, our
Gotta
old
hand it
friend,
to you.
is at the barber shop. Check your look to make sure you're ready for some bounty hunting action. Let's see that restaurant where you got
I
ripped
don't
off.
need to do that.
Lift up the shutter door and
That's
take a
not
look
ready.
inside. Looks like an abandoned construction site in there. How about setting up a jukebox to
ready.
bring some comfort to our dreary lives?
I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
Make a pizza and I'll load it onto our ship for energy during bounty hunts. The pizza's done and looking delicious. Just place it on any table you like. No point in eating it all yourself. The effects don't stack, so remember to share.
I don't need to do that.
Now, check the contracts from the Big Shot Network. They've got a stranglehold on this industry, so that's where the real rewards are. When you're ready, use the bounty finder in the center. Just select your destination and I'll set our time machine's temporal coordinates.
I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
All right, here's the deal. This sushi restaurant is a... Temporal jump complete. We've arrived at the Mafia's sushi restaurant where they're laundering money. Our clients... First, we need to clear the... Anyone is here while we're cooking. Start by making tuna sushi. The fish is in the icebox on the ground floor. Go grab it. The restaurant is now open for business. Customers will start coming in, so focus on their orders. Remember, if you satisfy them, they'll leave tips. This will help us reach the revenue goal and close the restaurant sooner. Now, sushi, like this. Next, combine the sliced fish with the rice, place it on a plate, and set it on the conveyor belt. Next, we'll make a cucumber. The cucumber, just combine it with rice, and it's done.
It's not ready. I can't carry more than one.
The next sushi is egg sushi. You'll find a stack of eggs over there. Fry an egg using the range. The rest of the process is the same. Combine the egg with the rice and put it on the conveyor belt. Time reapers are invading the restaurant. Eliminate them to keep the food service running smoothly. That's not good. The customer left because they didn't get their sushi in time. Which isn't good for business. Satisfied customer.
Reload. Out of ammo. Can't reload. Out of ammo. Can't carry me. Reload. Out of ammo. I can't carry more than one. I'm running out of stamina. Running out of stamina.
Work your way back.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
Hey, Malik. Remember when my shop got attacked by those Time Reapers? Ended up losing it all to those temporal zombies. But hey, luckily I had some cash stashed away. Decided to set up shop next to you, since the real estate prices are a steal here. I'll handle everything myself, from wholesale to retail, including my own works. Stop by sometime. I know you're always looking for new gear and upgrades. I'll hook you up with a sweet discount. After all, we're practically neighbors now, right?
I don't need to do that.
Trust me, this batch won't disappoint.
Our job is to help a jungle operation process their special product, conceal it in chicken pieces, and load trucks for distribution. This bounty involves helping a crime syndicate with their,
Don't need to do
chicken
that.
operation. Powder will be put inside as we assist them. Meet the driver for our order details. He's waiting for the packages in his truck.
Parcero, aquí la lista. Llévala al químico. Te enseñará a cocinar el polvo mágico. That's not ready. Amigo, llegó otro pedido. Suficiente para mí también. Tú traes los ingredientes, yo haré la magia.
The formula always requires 3 ingredients. We need to add them in sequence to the beaker that Miguel is monitoring. Mushrooms and flowers are scattered near the house. Hydrofluoric acid is stored inside. Remember, once this chemical process begins, we can't stop. We have just a few seconds to complete it, or the facility will blow up.
I don't need to do that. Perfecto. Vamos, vamos. No te pares. Pedido listo a cocinar, criatura. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
The powder is crafted perfectly. Let's hide this powder deep inside the chicken box. Let's get another piece for the chicken box. The box needs actual chicken to conceal the powder effectively. Go to the chicken farm, kill a chicken, and cook it. After the chicken using the wooden place it in the same box where
That's good. Looks juicy. Así. Dale.
Time Reapers are here. Guess they've got a taste for that magic powder too.
Sí. Otro lote. Vámonos pues.
Bien hecho. Así me gusta. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
Orden recibida. Vámonos, vámonos.
I don't need to do that.
Chicken, magic powder, and time reapers. Now that's a recipe for disaster.
I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that.
Time Reaper spotted. Stay alert and finish the job. ¡Perfecto! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¡No te pares!
Pedido listo a cocinar, criatura.
Time Reapers are here. Guess they've got a taste for that magic powder too. sí, así. Dale.
Sí, otro lote.
Vámonos, pues.
Chicken, magic powder, and time reapers. Now that's a recipe for disaster.
Running out of steam. Running out of stamina.
I requested the pizza is on its way.
Justo como lo pedí. Si tienes tiempo más tarde, ven por un pollo, una mordida y vas a estar volando.
That was solid work from start to finish. Got the powder and chicken at home too. You're not missing it. Get on the ship, chef. Let's head home.
Don't need to do that.
Dear Amalik, I serve as the Grand Maestro de Estetica, guardian of our house's elegance. Your story moved us deeply, and your membership has been warmly approved. With a great pride, we grant you the interior guide and the Papa Prestigio statue. Looking forward to seeing your work. You got a blueprint? I'll whip it up.
Temporal jump complete. We've arrived at the restaurant from 2135, another Bandit team's base. Let's begin the bounty job. First, flip the lever to power up the restaurant.
The client needs supplies from the restaurant. Cooking and dealing with time reapers? We're the ones for the job. Oh, first order's in. Let's go step by step. Start by making a dough with cheese and pepperoni. Okay, the pizza is ready to be cooked. Take the pizza and put it in the oven. After a few seconds, you can take it out. Be aware, if you don't take it out in time, it will burn. The pizza is ready. Remove it from the oven and place it in the drop pod. Next, pack other items in the drop pod. Check the order and take the correct items to match it. Well done. Your pizza is on its way to the customers. They can continue their battle because of you. It might not taste great, though. Now, let's start our pizza business. Clean the oven and pack the drop pod with correct items.
Don't need to do that. That's not ready.
You messed up the order. Nobody wants it. Focus. We have to deliver correctly.
Do that.
The detector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. Messed up the order. Nope. Focus. We have it.
Running out of stamina. Running out of stamina. I'm running out of stamina.
No further Time Reapers detected. Eliminate the remaining threats for temporary safety.
I don't need to do that.
of the orders expired and one bandit team wiped out. Don't let it happen again. It's so sad to lose our comrade. The sector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. It seems like some bandits died because they didn't send the pizza on time. It's not our problem. It seems like some bandits died because we couldn't send pizza on time. Mind. Dead bodies are not our problem. No further time detected. Eliminate the remaining threats for temporary safety. The detector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. One of the orders expired and one bandit team wiped out. Don't let it happen again. So sad. Successfully kept the production chain going. Other bandits would appreciate you guys. Now it's closing time. Switch off the jukebox to hide this restaurant from Time Reapers. I'm running.
Dear diners, thanks for visiting today. I hope you had a good time here and were satisfied with our service. We always try our best to provide diners with 5-star service. Please come again soon.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
All right, here's the deal. We've arrived at the Mafia's sushi restaurant where they're laundering. Our client doesn't want this restaurant to attract any attention, so we need to act as what show off your sushi making skills while taking down the time. This restaurant is about to open soon. Let the chef first entrance to the restaurant. Them all out. Does anyone interfere while you're cooking?
I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
The restaurant is now open for business. Customers will start coming in, so focus on their orders. Remember, if you satisfy them, they'll leave tips. This will help us reach the revenue goal and close the business. job. You've got a satisfied customer. Keep it up until we hit today's revenue target. That's not good. The customer left because they didn't get their sushi in time. Don't let that happen again. Losing tips isn't good for business. Time Reapers are invading the restaurant. Eliminate them to keep the food service running smoothly.
Can't reload. Out of ammo. Can't reload. Out of ammo. Can't reload. Out of ammo. Can't reload. Out of ammo.
Great work today. Now it's time to escape. Work your way back to the ship.
Can't reload.
Take this! Fire in the hole! Grenade! Fire in the hole!
I don't need to do that.
For the... Temporal jump complete. You've arrived at the wizard's tomb from 267, sealed by his powerful magic. This bounty involves body snatching the wizard's sarcophagus. Pass through by dispelling the magical seal. Then we'll retrieve the sarcophagus using our advanced technology. The entrance passage is blocked by a sandfall. To reveal it, we need to insert the runes in the bottom. As you move, I'll track the signal strength. sandfall is cleared. According to intel, the next zone is riddled with traps. I'm confident those ancient traps won't stop you, right? This is the arcane heart. To spell all magic protecting this tomb, we must destroy the arcane heart. However, we first need to destroy empowering the arcane. Find it and destroy it. Wait. I'll transmit the room then. Done. The arcane heart is neutralized. The passage to the sarcophagus is open. Proceed and retrieve the coffin.
I don't need to do that.
I'm sending 4 drop pods with jetpacks. We need all the jetpacks to extract that sarcophagus. Plant 1 jetpack at a time. I'll send the next pod after each successful attachment. But understand, there will be short delays between pods.
Supply request acknowledged. The pizza is on its way.
don't need to do that. Running out of stamina.
Dr. Emmett Brown, the mastermind of time warp technology, has secluded himself in a winter cabin. His revolutionary experiments inadvertently attract time reapers, threatening his breakthrough. Your task is to protect him. Taking care of the Doctor until he finishes his work. He's been working on a chronal engine, but his lack of preparation for winter has put him in danger. The Doctor's in the cabin. Inject seed to revive him from unconsciousness. Freezing! Cancel! Calibrate! Fortunately, we're not too late. Now he looks frozen. We need to install some kind of container to burn wood. Good. Well, let's put some firewood into it. In this cabin. The next problem is his hunger. The Doctor can't work because he is starving. And there are some rabbit traps out there. If a trap catches a rabbit, butcher it to get some meat. It's too raw to eat, but we have a fire. We can grill it to make a steak. Once it's cooked, put it on the plate on the Doctor's table. Then he'll eat and be able to focus on his work. Let's see if 1.21 is enough for a miracle! Time Reapers will appear here. Defeat them and maintain this stability. The Doctor's chronal engine is attracting Time Reapers. Protect the Doctor until he finishes his work to preserve the timelines. one way the... Check if the doctor in the cabin is in good condition.
Need food. Can't think. Oh, just in time.
I don't need to do that.
Oh, great Scott!
All time reapers are coming. Focus on our task and protect the doctor.
Oh, just in time. Oh. Great Scott! Sustenance.
I don't need to do that. More time reapers are coming. Focus on our task and protect the doctor.
I can't carry more than one.
Just in time.
I don't need to do that.
I've got to go back.
The doctor's work is finally finished. Bring it to the drop pod to deliver it to our client. Very nice. All tasks complete. Come back to our ship to escape. Never mind the doctor. His timeline has ended. We've... Temporal jump complete. We've arrived in the restaurant from 2135, another Bandit team's base. Let's begin the bounty. First, flip the lever to power up the restaurant. The clients need supplies from the restaurant. Cooking and dealing with Time Reapers? We're the ones for the job. Oh, the detector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. Eliminate the remaining threats for...
I don't need to do that.
The detector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. Eliminate the remaining threats for temporary safety. The detector is buzzing. Time Reapers are approaching. Stay focused on your mission and don't lose sight of your objective. No further Time Reapers detected. Eliminate the remaining threats for temporary safety. Excellent. You've successfully kept the production chain going. Other bandits. Now it's closing time. Switch off the fuse box to hide this restaurant from Time Reapers.
Dear diners, thanks for visiting today. I hope you had a good time here and were satisfied with our service. We always try our best to provide diners with our best.
I don't need to do that.